Okay, everyone, welcome back to Northeast Kenpo Karate's homeschool dojo, and I have John with me today. And right now, what we're doing is we're advancing over into advanced white belt. Okay, and in advanced white belt, there's 5 requirements inside of there. So the first thing that we're going to start with right now is going to be called Hubbad entrances. Okay, and there's going to be a total of 6 Hubbad entrances. They're very simple, and the whole idea behind these in particular techniques are just to help us learn how to zone from one angle or one place to another, okay, or how to handle that situation from wherever we're starting off at. And so without further ado, what we're going to do, again, going back to white belt, we're going to go right into Hubbad, which is right here, left foot forward, left foot forward. We're not going to complicate anything. So in this position, if you notice in kata fundamental set, our very first motion we step back is this outward block. So it's almost like what John's in right now. This is our guard position, okay? In ninjutsu, it's ichindo kamae, okay? Which is kind of like with this kind of a position inside of here. Boxing, it's very close. Same thing. You know, it's going to be more inside of this way, all right? If you drop your center down, drop your hold down and hands in, it's almost into a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu type of motion. Same concept. Okay, so you have ichimonji, which would be more in the ninjutsu or taijutsu. Okay, you have your boxing motions, which would be more like this. Okay, you have your wrestling or going down lower kind of motion. So you can see a lot of it, or the traditional karate type of hand guard position. All right, so anyways, going into this Hubbad pattern, punch comes on in, I block inward, outward, and all I want to do is instead of checking this arm down, I'm going to use that energy instead of checking the arm down. I'm going to go up towards his shoulder cuff. And you notice how my body is. Now watch what I do with this body is I turn it. Okay? So when I come in, I'm going 1, 2, and I keep this right here and I turn it. And that's all I'm doing is I'm offsetting him. So I'm creating this opening to go, or I'm creating an opening, let's say for instance, boom, to punch, to elbow, to whatever I choose to do. Okay? So again, I'm in a fixed position and I just hit that shoulder and I smack it right out. That is number 1. Number 2 is going to be this. Same concept again. I'm going to check the arm down this time, and when I do it, I'm going to back fist. And if you notice, I'm back fisting with the back of this hand. I'm not back fisting traditionally with the back 2 knuckles. Nobody trains that way anymore as far as hitting sand, pebbles, rocks, and conditioning their hands like that. We live in a modern world. Everybody's got palm olive hands. Okay? So anyways, right? It's the truth, right? Everybody's like that. So what we can still hit pretty viciously and have a lot of conviction behind it. So when I do our back fist is more of a sense launched with our back of our forearm. It's not with the hand at all, okay? I'm an artist, I play guitar, I write, I draw, everything I do, drive my car, whatever I want to do requires my hands. So I'm not wanting to break things like that. If I hit a pole or something with the back of my hand, everybody would think I'm going to hurt myself, no problem, but nobody would hesitate to hit another person with that and still break. So we're going to go like this, but what we're going to do is use this backhand like this, okay? Because it's almost going to be like as if I had a knife, honestly, too, okay? So when this comes on, he's going to stop this motion with his hand right from here, and he's either going to just kind of shoot back in with his strike, boom, okay? So I can come in. So if he does check that and gives me an elbow, I'm right back in again with, say, Hubbad, right from there, okay? If he checks it and back fists me, checks this and back fists me, you can see right where I'm at with this motion, or if I went up like this, I'm right back into Hubbad again, okay? So if he comes on in and I go here and I back fist, and he Hubbads me, right, okay? So now we're right back in on it, okay? I give him the back fist and he rolls off of it, right, okay? So I have 1, I have 2, okay? Stop it, don't let me hit you, man, okay? Good. Continue on. Yeah, I want you just to move. Okay, I know you're doing it for Dennis.
Sure.
I know, that's okay, that's okay. I know you're just kind of hesitating to let them do my thing right there. Right, so if I come in with this back fist, he's going to immediately have a follow-up. Another version is number 3, is going to be a snap kick. So same concept again, except all I'm going to do is go towards that leg. So number 1 again being here, 1, 2, palm to the shoulder. Of course, moving your body like what I'm doing, keeping this arm up. Number 2, is checking and back fisting. And number 3, boom, is right in with that kick. You can see it can be kind of nice and devastating on it. All right, so it's just kind of a low line thing. The other one is going to be this. So we got 3 techniques on the outside of this arm, and now I'm going to get some techniques over here. So when this punch comes in, I'm going to sneak it back this way. So my guard was here, I just kind of cap my foot back, and I'm going to step forward, and I'm just going to change this. So now this becomes my inward, my outward, and my push to the inside shoulder. So I had outside shoulder, and now all of a sudden this time I go inside shoulder. So we're practicing Hubbad, he comes in with his punch, and I go boom, this way in. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, notice when I'm entering this arm, if he throws that punch in, I still have this arm to protect. And I still can beeline it right towards my original place that I wanted to go to. So it's not really going to matter. And the nice thing about it is if he does strike, I can beeline it as I'm coming in. That can be my strike towards the face if I needed to. Or I could just smack it and then go for that shoulder as well too. So there's a lot of different options is what I'm saying, okay? Punch comes on in, I beeline it back again, I smack in. Notice I keep my hand up, this one here, and I'm going to turn this hand up, and I'm going to step in and palm him with the second one, okay? That's going to be number 5. So again, we have 1, okay, and I'm going to go a little bit lighter on it so I don't knock you around so you can just fly. Number 2, good, and number 3, number 4, okay, and I'm going to start off with my left foot forward still, and then punch comes in again, and I go number 5, which is here, okay? Now number 6, I'm going to let him follow through. What I mean by that is, it's almost in a Hubbad pattern. When he blocks, I'm going to realize right now, this is going to be my gateway to get to the outside of him, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to block this. I'm going to cap that foot back again. If you notice, that was my whole footwork pattern for those inside techniques was cap back. And I'm going to step forward, keeping this arm up. I'm going to drop down so you can see it. And this arm's going to go to this shoulder. And it's going to move like that. So I went to one side of the shoulder, right here. And on the very last technique, I move to the other side of the shoulder. Okay, so I have my escape, or if I had to, and up here, I have my escape this way. That is your Hubbad entrances, okay? You have a total of 6 of them.